September didn't really go according to plan. I did not stick very well to my TBR, but here are the books that I did read and what I liked about them. So I finished the Red Rising saga, or what's out right now, with Lightbringer. I don't want to get too spoilery in case you haven't read this book or this series yet, but I loved the character development here, but I also felt like some of this was filler. I heard from a friend that Pierce Brown originally meant for there to be 3 books in this continuing saga, and then he expanded it into 4, and I kind of felt like it showed here. That being said, it was still great. I rated it 5 stars. I rated all these books 5 stars, so yeah. I read the Ex-Hex. It was really fun. Honestly, I couldn't really tell you exactly what happened. It was kind of one of those books. It was just like the vibes and the vibes alone. Suck Sharp Teeth was fun. I think I give this 4 stars, and when I looked on Goodreads, some people either like really were shitting on it or they really liked it. I thought it was good. I will say I was expecting more romance. I did love seeing a FMC being a werewolf instead of like the dude. And I did love the family dynamics in this one. I thought that was way more interesting to me than the romance. And the Caraval series is what really wrecked my TBR. I was not planning on reading this, but then my 2 friends were reading it and I was like, I have to read it with them. Caraval, the first one, was my favorite. This was really fun. I feel like the story had a very clear direction. I also thought Legendary was just as good. There were a couple like things that I felt like were rushed or some plot holes that I was like, what's going on here? But then Finale, I was kind of like, I don't feel like she knew where she wanted this series to end up. Like the ending really did, it threw me off a little bit. So I would rate this whole series probably like 3.5 stars altogether. I'm still really glad I read it because it had some really fun romance. It had really great like ambiance, and I'm planning on reading Once Upon a Broken Heart next month. So I think this was a great introduction to that world. I'm almost finished with this one, and it has been so fun. Olivia Blake is so clever, and she just makes me feel smarter when I'm reading her books. This book is also so Halloween to me. It just has a cast of tons of like Halloweenish characters. Like you have a vampire, a ghost, a demon, a reaper, an angel, a medium. Death is also a character in this. The banter and dialogue is so witty and so funny. The characters are so sexy. This is so fun.